And I believe that to be my responsibility as a head coach of baseball. Now listen, I don't hit people anymore, thankfully. And I don't run the same, although I'm never really fast, but I'm nursing a back injury. I need my strength coach to be here with you guys today because he needs to learn about my health and safety, I think. As I kind of blew my back out on Saturday doing a workout. But here's the thing. I have my routines, and my team knows my routines. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings, I'm going to be training. That means this morning, before I came to spend time with you guys, I was at home on my treadmill. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my team knows that I don't eat. I've gotten in this mode, and that may sound totally screwed up. It's just understand I'm neurotic, and I understand some of the things that, make me tick. But my team knows that's a part of my sacrifice. Why? Guys, because I'm trying to play 17 games. And for me to function in my role for 17 games, there's something I have to be doing every day that sacrifices so that I will be what I need to be in January before we're playing for the national championship. That's how I live. So I want to always keep in perspective. When we play for the national championship, it's not going to be a mistake. It's going to be because we have designed it into every choice, habit, behavior we have. That includes me. So our team knows my routine because I want them to understand that I'm sacrificing right all the time. And even though I don't move the same amount of weight and I don't have to run dead, they know that I'm putting in the work to execute my role at the highest possible level. That in turn inspires them to do the same in their role. I think those are really important things. So before anything else, as you reflect on your own leadership, I would challenge you to say, what is my example? What is my example communicate to the people that I'm expecting to toe the line and do the things that I'm asking them to do? What is my model tell them? And if it doesn't communicate the things that you want for them to do, that actually makes you very human. This is no different than parenting. It's the same thing. Okay? It's about understanding that in the moment you can change. In the moment you can make a decision to redirect. You can start the product course that'll give you the attraction, the ability to have that model as an example. I met with a coach yesterday, it's another head coach, at a group of 5 school that came up just to spend time like this. And at the end he said, he was going into year 3, and he said, hey, any advice that you have for me? In year 3, well, it turned out year 3 for me was a particularly brutal experience. I did not want to shovel that off to him. I wanted to give him a chance to have the best possible year he had. And so I just said to him, well, hey, what are your gaps? What are your blind spots? What are the things that we need to work on? And he said, I have a short fuse. So I get emotional really fast. And I said, well, why do you do that? And he said, I just want it to be perfect. I want it to go exactly how And I said, no, I get that. But isn't that, if you set an environment where you're reacting to things, what do you think that communicates about the lack of preparing and planning, the lack of covenants and agreements you've made ahead of time? Is that not a bigger indictment of your leadership than the actual things not going your way? This means inevitably things aren't going to go your way. My point is, by him being emotional, he's setting the course for everyone in his organization to be emotional. And the thing about health and safety, I would imagine, no different in football. If you're on the floor at a manufacturing facility and you have people that are riding the roller coaster of emotion, it becomes a more dangerous environment. When you're a head coach of a team and you can't control yourself, you set the course for everyone else to not control themselves. And performance is in the present, for you and for me. And so the things that rob us of being present are the things that ultimately will lead to the distraction that will lead to a loss. More games are lost than won in my business. It'll lead to an injury or something happening that's catastrophic on the floor that could have been avoided had people had attention to the things they need need that attention to. So, you know, always be conscious of, you know, what performance looks like, what we expect from the people that we're responsible for leading, modeling that and being the exemplar, the example of that day in and day out. Those are the things that are most critical to me in leadership.
No, thank you for that. You know, and on the communication side, you know, like we talked about in the oil here this morning, you know,